my way.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases.
Young lady,
and anyone
Shadowheart,
who be a spy for
a
the
word
Alpha.
if you will.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she is free.
Too slow, slowpoke!
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
I'm ready.
one's stopped me yet.
My faith protects me. Assume nothing.
Hey, good looking.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
About honest citizens.
Looking ahead. Moving ahead.
Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill.
It's up there.
What are you calling this new business?
You should have killed the little monsters.
They were provoked. The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying.
Don't you worthy?
Or conquer you.
Come! See!
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? Love blossoms in life's furies. You have formed bonds in this time, have you not? Trust, respect. These are the clothes that love dresses in. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Absolutely! This is going to be great fun.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you. But do you know one another? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy, or warm beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
You know me too well.
Our touch has been that of sunlight. But now we must look beyond. To the uncertain. To the future. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Kids, huh? I don't know. How about a really mean goat? But I don't know. Things can change, I guess. I've heard. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it. Go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet beat with love anew. And you and your beloved stand the test of time.
Raphael must be raging we didn't take his deal. Luckily, his desperation made him careless. Did you hear what he said? The hammer's in his house of hope. If we wanted, we could steal it right out from under his nose. Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by especially lethal means. We would need to find a diabolist. One worth their salt should be able to get us into that devil's lair. One last trip to Avernus. At least it'd be for a good reason, right? Ah, great. Especially if this... Then again, you can pull it off better than most. Thank the gods.
I'm listening. So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere. Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you.
Will your love conquer all? Yourself from heartbreak for the theme of wounds.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior.
Also has rooms.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Seeking answers. My boy had a secret. Evil secret. killed folk slowly. He liked it. Me. And.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
You made a temple. Didn't see exactly who.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
We should return for the ceremony.
Break his nose. Good boy.
Until he's found. Wet, it's salty, it stinks of the sea.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they will gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
You have sorry.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet.
We did it, bro.
I barely got a moment.
You boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
I'd probably break his nose. Good. Ledger art here, fresh off the easel.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
It'll make you feel better. Then fine. 15 roses.
It was, but good armor is hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling. The Steelwatch Foundry is off-limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know. Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Don't know what he needs you for when he's got those bloody great steel watchers. But unprecedented times and all that. Head through. You want the last door on your right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
How else was I supposed to...
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
To the audience chamber.
House was on fire.
Please make your way.
We've seen enough of ages. We're still here. What are they waiting for?
Oh, break their bloody legs!
I don't know,
My friend
dear.
means to say is that the witness
I don't know.
Wanted, Iron Hand gnomes.
Better? I almost believed you this time.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
The people used to respect.
I can't barely glaze that pizza.
Now they call for the Steel Watch.
Lord Enver Gortash. Handsome, noble, authoritative. He watches over the city, seeing everything.
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble, so stay out of it, yeah?
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
Gortash is expecting you.
That pizza.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Should mind my step. Carefully now. I can tell. Was I, please? All right, time to skulk about. Interesting selection. Light on my feet. Don't mind if I do. can't slow down. Don't want to draw any attention. These boots have seen everything. Never wanted the easy path.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
In the house.
Well.
Calm down, dear.
No one back home will ever believe this. Moving in. Should mind my step.
An uncle like that. Swore his outhouse was haunted. Turn. Stranger than truth.
Time to press ahead. Better be cautious.
No time to dally.
Soldier.
Let's not get caught off guard. Using a 5-finger discount. Surely no one will notice. I don't need any attention right now.
What? Tobin finally get crushed by a watcher.
Don't waste a step. I'll give it a shot. Bring it quiet. Move with care. One day I'll catch a break. Softer than a whisper. Free for the taking. Well, that's interesting. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Never wanted the easy path.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
These boots have seen everything. This calls for careful footwork. What path lies before me? Cursed to put my hands on everything. My hand slipped. Need to find a way forward.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Lord Gortash is expecting
I'd
you.
focus on my own job. And they still do about
Not this bridge.
Are the gods truly this petty?
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Best behavior around here. Understood?
Don't cause any trouble, all right? It's not worth it.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Best get in and out.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what? This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Soldier.
Where are the others? I'm calling for backup.
Death. No time to waste. Need to learn the hard way. In position.
How can they sleep when there's a bloody army coming? I should never have left Cloakwood. Why does
Have to keep going.
bloody army coming? I should never.
army coming. I should never have left Cloakwood. Why'd I say How can they sleep when there's a bloody army coming?
Your time has come. Swift and lethal.
Never have left Cloakwood. Why did I sign up for this poxy job? All this fighting around. I can't. There's a bloody army coming.
On my way.
I should never have left Cloakwood. Why'd I sign up for this poxy job? All this fighting around.
No door to unhinge. My tools can fix. My tools can fix anything.
Flying.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself.
Yeah. Anything spicy?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. needs you for when he's got those bloody great steel watchers. But unprecedented times and all that. Head through. You want the last door on your right. Lower the gates! Special permission!
Don't waste a step.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Way to the audience chamber.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Calm down, dear. Please
It
make
won't
your
happen,
way to
I
the
swear.
audience chamber.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Rested enough. Now, forward. Nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened.
Still alive. So that's progress.
House was on fire. We were rescuing.
With haste.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the
You've been
house
seeing that for
before.
ages.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen.
Is expected.
I've always kind of hated this place.
Please make your way
Such
to
a
the
do
audience
about
chamber.
damned bridge.
It's just a bridge. Is it really worth all that ire?
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Don't like it. Is expecting you.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here? You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. Please, that won't be necessary. I just needed gold. That's all. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. You shouldn't be in here.
Don't want to draw any attention. Best be on my way. won't mind if I do. That's interesting. I just want a little.
Waiting around.
What to take. Light on my feet.
Someone's been rifling through the wrong pockets. You sense now would be a good time to clarify if that someone is you. You have a convincing air of innocence about you. That's enough for now. There's a pickpocket operating nearby. You feel the arrow of suspicion pointing your way.
Waiting around.
On I go.
Your generous offer is met with disinterest. Only your imprisonment will suffice.
Poor fucker. Victory awaits. Hatazeth!
Survival is all that matters.
Cry about it.
Victory awaits. This is your end.
Still breathing, despite everything. path lies before me.
Yes, but...
Don't be shy. What next?
What am I to do?
Foxy job.
La la la.
Action, not reaction. Blacketh's will be done.
Hey, good looking.
All this waiting around. I can't take it.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
But...
Swift as my feet can carry me. All right. What now?
Attention!
I'm ready. I must keep going.
Can't give up now. Let's get going. Looking ahead. No one's stopped me yet. No time to rest. Let's move. One day I'll catch a break.
Marching.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
How can they sleep when there's a bloody army coming?
Never a dull moment. Never wanted the easy path.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Yes, but...
Lord
I'll give it a shot.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
spawn turn into mist.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Chamber.
Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Lord
Sure, I believe
Gortash is
her.
expecting you.
Does it really matter?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Meaning that... L2L's exiles.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Gortash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something.
What? Every duke's just the same as the last.
I wish to live in interesting times.
Gods, it must be exhausting.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Lady Alia says the Absolute's army won't be
This calls for careful footwork.
or for us.
I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really matter?
Meaning?
Meaning that in the games of generals
Moving
and dukes,
ahead.
we're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Stuck in the hell if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the teeth?
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Exiles.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
His hero liberated them from one.
Shut your mouth. Ravengard is a legend.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch of this wretched city.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
The sky falls around us.
God, Lord Gortash is expected. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee. Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if
Shame no one
necessary,
cares enough.
problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt, right?
Only way to raise it.
Really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Got on back.
Brace yourself.
Busted herself. I didn't see it making trouble.
What? It's not good to bottle things up.
It's on the list.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not? Then move. Let someone else have a go. Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have a swing. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Then move!
What's up for discussion?
Changed your mind? Offer still charge too much? People hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not? Changed your mind? Offer still there? Go on.
Eager for battle.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
To battle.
I didn't see her.
No freebies!
I know her. That's Gulster. She's no thief.
Stay calm. Warning you. She's on the list.
Back for more? I don't mind.
At least let us take her to a doctor. Let her go.
No choice but to keep going.
Goes into the clean. Unless Lord Gordon tells us otherwise.
Must be surrendered. All livestock is now prohibited to do with the consideration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will and, if necessary, more severe punishment. By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered.
Copper for your thoughts?
I'm listening.
almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind?
Can't slow down. I want to have a word.
Big day, big day. Can hardly contain myself.
An Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Don't like the look of this Gartash fellow. But don't you tell him I said that.
Silence! I don't want to miss a single word.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
A proud day for the Flaming Fist, and for all of Baldur's Gate.
Do mind your manners.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects!
You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute god. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault. More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Guard, you would give up the Fist's command?
As you were, citizen.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
First act as Archduke, my lord?
We prepare an army of our own. The steel watch.
Let's see.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it. Raven Guard's good as dead. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Please, don't look at me.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Yes! We can play Wanna Cup.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
But please, don't look at me.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when I... Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? The girl has left to hew her own path. She left you a letter. Thou couldst read it, or thou couldst not. Such is the way of autonomy. Hast thou other business?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies. For life.
Your tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mazora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mazora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mazora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mazora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor. I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as Father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Every duke's just the same as the last. Sticking up for each other.
Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Gallows, aren't they? Shame no one cares enough. Folk don't even think about it.
Another step forward.
You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Don't hold back.
Brace yourself.
Push us.
felt great.
You're very welcome, sir.
Hey ho, the hammer's gonna fall.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving in.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
Be vigilant, citizen.
One blow! One blow and she drops like she's dead!
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
That thing down near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Gulster. She's no thief.
Stay back and stay calm. I'm warning you. She was on the list.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I can eat in bed.
Very well.
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
Need to find a way forward.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a Gazette? I don't know how. I'm only 6. It's okay. Everybody is mean to me anyway. Do you want a paper? Thank you.